A lot of times you could tell who is walking in the fear of the Lord and who is not. And how you know for sure someone really walks in the fear of the Lord is when they are very cautious about their words, even the things that they speak over your life. You must use wisdom. Well, you would think that people who have a relationship with Christ will practice using wisdom, God's word, because the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, right? So I say all this because I'm going to share like a little brief testimony and also warn. No, this hasn't happened to me today or just really recent, but it has happened. I used to share a lot of my information with individuals, especially women older than me. And most of them were going through marital issues. And I understand it's a bit touchy and a little emotional for some. But at the same time, when we're emotional and when we're in any form of sadness about what our spouses has done, that's not the time to create and form a clique and start bashing our husbands and what they did and this and that. Because what we need to do and what I feel like has been lacking is prayer, support, wisdom, especially from older women. I find that they are more so gossipy than they are full of wisdom. I mean, they have it, but they don't really apply what they know. They just talk. And so I say all that to say that not to reject all older women, because there are some that are full of grace and mercy and the fruits of the spirit, kindness, and they want to see your marriage grow. But I'll just say, when I was connected with some people who were having issues, again, I understand people are hurting. I too hurt. I'm not disregarding anybody's feeling. But what I've learned through these friendships is that they all had something bad to say about their spouses. Then they would try to project it onto you in your situation with your spouse. Kind of like planting seeds of doubt, like don't look forward to reconciliation because I divorced my husband, or um, I don't think he'll ever change, or this and that. So those little things, just little negative words from time to time, would kind of like creep in and plant seeds of doubt, especially when you're standing and you're praying and hoping that God will restore your marriage. And so I found out that a lot of people are not walking in this wisdom. They are broken and they're full of bitterness and they need to heal. And before we tell anybody anything, giving them counsel, or if we're in situations where our husbands have done us wrong, that's not the time to team up with other women and mourn and bitterness, and because that brings